I guess the one thing I would say is a man is not a plan. In other words, you can do it yourself. You can build something out of nothing as long as you have the dream. So follow that dream, don't give up, and it can happen.
A strong and independent woman is something to behold. She pays her own bills, buys her own things, and she doesn't let a man affect her stability or self-confidence. She is a soul-rich woman. Are you ready to be rich doing what you love? Be on purpose and in control of your life again. At For Women Who Love the F Word podcast, we will be openly talking about getting more clients online, getting recognition as the leader and female entrepreneur, and also the F word, being fabulous, having freedom, and financial independence. It's time to own and love the F word. Welcome to the show. I first met Mary Buffett at National Achievers Congress in Manila in the Philippines. I was very intrigued by her because she has done so much in her life and she's so successful, and I just needed to know why and how she did it. So during the time that she was speaking and I was also speaking on the same stage, I took an opportunity to sneak into her room where I requested for an interview session that she gladly granted. I'm so really blessed and really very excited about that whole journey with her. And in this session, when I look at Mary, she's so, settled and she is so gentle. And there's this sense of firmness within her as well. And I totally love it. She's like this fairy godmother, but in the real life version. So I hope you enjoy this interview as much as I do. Mary Buffett is a best-selling author, international speaker, entrepreneur, political and environmental activist. Her first book, Buffettology, co-written with David Clark in 1997, was an immediate New York Times and Business Week bestseller. Since that time, all 7 of her books have been bestsellers. Mary appears regularly on television as one of the top finance experts in America, including CNN Business News, Fox Business News, and BBC News. She has appeared around the world as a principal speaker at some of the world's most prestigious organizations, including recent appearances with Laura Bush, Colin Powell, and other prominent achievers, filling arenas around the country as part of the Get Motivated seminar series. Mary's continued advocacy of women's issues is shown by her featured role in the documentary Femme, focusing on successful international women making a difference in society. Mary is the proud mother of 3 successful children and lives in California. Mary, would you like to just share a little bit more what you've been doing and up to recently?
Well, I've been working with Value Investing College and Success Resources, and we've been all over Asia, many different countries, teaching the basics of value investing to people.
Tell us a little bit more about the documentary that you were in recently, Femme.
Femme is a documentary film by Emmanuel Etier, who is a French filmmaker, and Sharon Stone was the producer. And he interviews many women, including Maya Angelou, and men also. And if you look it up on my web, on marybuffett.com, or itself, you can read all about it.
To you, when you're doing that film, that documentary, what are some of the insights or aha moments that you got?
Really, it's about women healing the world. It's really about how much we can do as women and influence our children, our husbands, politics, finance, all kinds of ways of influencing the world to be a more peaceful and prosperous place.
And having said that, becoming a woman of influence, and to you, what does it mean to you to be a woman of influence?
To be a woman of influence is a woman who influences anyone and anything, basically.
But specifically for you, I mean, you are so successful. You have now grandkids and you have built an empire. I mean, wow! And to me, that is so amazing. So how do you? How does the influence work for you to be where you are today?
I guess it would be really to teach my children and other women especially to feel that they can do it just as anyone can do it, but especially women. I think women are actually better investors than men. I think our intentions are better. And as Michael Moore said, if only women had guns, it would end all the violence in the world.
That's a good one.
I know.
And what do you think of this statement? One woman can make a difference. Together, we can rock the world.
Well, I think that's an absolutely true statement. And, one woman did make a difference. And look how women came together after the inauguration. Over 1 million women in Washington marched, and in every city across the country. And we will do it again until we have our equal rights in every fashion.
Tell us a little bit more about the impact, your most favorite impact that you have created around your circle or sphere of influence. What is your favorite moments, or is there any the best thing you have done?
Well, I think the best thing I've done is, while my children were in school, was influence their classmates by being involved in school, by being a role model, by being a single mom and with my son, and really, really being involved and helping young men become good men. Yeah.
Wow, that's really awesome. And in the things that you have done, what does success mean to you? Having built an empire, you're an international best-selling author, you've done so much.
Success means that I get an opportunity to share it with other people. And that's the most important thing to me, because I think we all need to share what we've learned, what we have, and what we can do.
Now that you are traveling and speaking internationally to share your experience, to share your knowledge, which country is your favorite country?
Every country I'm in is my favorite country, honestly. They're so diverse. The people are also kind to me. The food is also great. I've put on a few pounds. But I love Asia.
Yay! Are you coming to Singapore again?
Oh, yes. Singapore is where I really base myself out of. It's where the Value Investing College is based out of. Sean Shia is the founder, and he was the one who really searched me out and brought me to Asia.
Wow.
Yeah.
And for you, moving forward, I mean, in the next 3 to 5 years, are there some plans that you have to create greater influence?
What I really would love to do is create a syllabus for kindergarten through 12th grade for financial literacy for our children. So they're prepared to understand what money really means, what to do with it, and how to influence a better life for themselves and everyone.
Wow. So you believe in education?
Absolutely. Education is the most important driver of prosperity and of influence. Yeah.
Wow. I absolutely love that. We are actually fundraising to build schools in Indonesia. We have built halfway. We still need to raise $500,000 to finish the school.
Well, you've got my vote on that.
That's very awesome. Okay, last question. What is the one advice would you give to a woman in our community looking at their personal finances or looking to build an empire?
I guess the one thing I would say is a man is not a plan. In other words, you can do it yourself. You can build something out of nothing as long as you have the dream. So follow that dream, don't give up, and it can happen.
Perfect. I love that. I love that. So, I actually have a personal question I want to ask. I mean, for you, if you've traveled and you have done so much, for you as a person, how do you align yourself spiritually in terms of the mind, body, soul? I mean, how do you manage business and spiritual aspects?
Well, one of the things that is the hardest, I believe, to do in discipline is being in the moment. So always remember that you should enjoy the moment, because that's all we really have. Also, I tell my daughters and others, always know that wherever you are is exactly where you're supposed to be.
Wow.
Because it generally is. So I don't sweat the small stuff. If I'm in a traffic jam, I'm supposed to be in that traffic jam because it might be stopping me from having an accident, So enjoy the moments, because there are few.
Wow, I absolutely love it. Thank you so much, Mary, for agreeing to this interview. I really want to say thank you very much. Your message will help our community so much.
Well, good luck with it. I really admire you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so honored that we are connected, and I hope that I can continue to serve you as you build your dreams. And if you love this episode, and I hope that you did, rate it 5 stars. Give us that glowing review, because it will help more women around the world finding the Soul Rich Woman podcast. Alone you are strong, together we are unstoppable. Now share this with every woman who needs it, because this is how we are changing the world, one woman at a time. As always, get out of your comfort zone and go towards the dreams you've always wanted to achieve. For women who love the F word, being fabulous, having freedom, and financial independence. My dear soul rich woman, sending you my love, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.